So, are you thinking about a new job, or maybe even a totally different career? I know it can feel like a huge, overwhelming task. But what if I told you there's a free toolkit backed by the US government that can guide you through the whole thing? Well, today we're going to dive into careeronestop.org and break down exactly how you can use its best tools to find and, land your next great opportunity.
This quote really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It comes from the U.S. Department of Labor, who actually sponsor the site. We're all feeling this great reshuffle. The world of work has changed, and millions of people are looking for something more. More flexibility, better pay, or just work that feels more meaningful. And that really brings the question back to you, right? Are you part of this reshuffle? Are you feeling that itch for something new, something better? It doesn't matter if you're just getting back into the workforce, aiming for a promotion, or thinking about a complete 180 on your career path. You are definitely not alone in this. And that's exactly where CareerOneStop.org comes into the picture. Seriously, think of it as your personal guide, your expert navigator through this whole new career landscape. It's built from the ground up to give you the real data and the powerful tools you need to make choices you can feel good about. And here's what's so great about it: trust and access. Because it's sponsored by the Department of Labor, you know the information is top-notch and reliable. It's not just a job board, it's a huge resource for everything from exploring new careers to getting resume tips. And honestly, the best part? It is completely 100% free. No subscriptions, no hidden fees, nothing. So to keep things simple, we're going to look at the job search as a three-stage journey. First up, exploring your options. Then, stage 2, finding the actual job openings. And finally, stage 3, sealing the deal. For each stage, we'll check out a really key tool that can help. All right, let's kick things off with stage 1, exploring options. This is for anyone who's just kind of looking out at the horizon thinking, okay, what's my next move? You might have that feeling that you want to change, but you're just not sure what that change should be. And here's the thing you've got to remember. You are not starting from zero. Not at all. Every job you've ever had has armed you with valuable skills. The real trick is learning how to see how those skills can plug into a totally new field. This is where Career One Stop has this awesome tool called My Skills, My Future. It's so simple. You just type in a job you've had in the past, and boom, it spits out a list of new career ideas that are a great match for the skills you already have, and helps you see your own experience in a completely new light. Okay, check this out. This is a perfect example of how it works. Let's imagine your old job was a medical assistant, and the tool suggests you could be a speech pathologist assistant. On the left, it shows you all the skills that transfer right over, things like critical thinking and customer service. But just as important, look at the right side. It points out the specific skills you'd need to pick up, like some knowledge of psychology. It just makes a huge career change feel so much more doable. All right, on to stage 2, finding the openings. So you've done your exploring, you've got a target career in mind, and now it's time to find the actual jobs. Let's do it. So the Job Finder tool is going to be your best friend here. It's this powerful search engine that pulls in listings from all over the place. Super simple. Just pop in a keyword, a location, and you're off. But here's a little pro tip. Make sure you use the filters. That remote work only filter is a game changer if you're looking for a work from home gig. But hey, what if you want to be more proactive about it? Well, that's what the Business Finder is for. It lets you do what's called a targeted job search. So instead of just waiting for ads to pop up, you can find the companies you really want to work for and reach out to them directly. This thing has a database of over 12 million employers, so it really puts you in the driver's seat. And that brings us to the final stage, stage 3, sealing the deal. You found the perfect role, you crushed the interview, you're at the finish line. This is where a little bit of data can give you a serious competitive edge. Let's talk money. Knowing what you're worth is absolutely critical when it's time to negotiate. The site's Salary Finder tool gives you that hard data, like the median pay for a job across the whole country. But that's just the start. And here's where it gets really powerful. A graphic designer in, say, Minneapolis-St. Paul probably isn't making the same as one just a few hours away in Duluth or Green Bay. The Salary Finder lets you compare wages in different cities and states. This is priceless information, whether you're negotiating an offer or even thinking about relocating for a job. Want another way to make your resume pop? Check out the Certification Finder. It helps you pinpoint credentials that can give you a real boost. And get this, see that little chili pepper icon? That's their little signal for certifications that are super in demand with employers right now, based on real job postings. How cool is that? It's a great shortcut to know what's hot. So, when you put it all together, Career One Stop is so much more than just a job board. It's a complete toolkit designed to empower you at every single stage of your career journey. It gives you the confidence that comes from having solid, expert info right at your fingertips.
And if you're looking for even more hands-on support, you can find a lot more to help you at JobSearch.Community. There are video courses, job search coaching from Jeff Altman, you might know him as the big game hunter, plus books, guides, resume and LinkedIn profile critiques, and even custom interview prep. There is so much more to discover. Again, that's JobSearch.Community.